That would be me.
Look who we're hanging with.
Brian O'Halloran.
Jason David Frank.
Humberto Ramos.
Please do not change channel.
Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin' With Web Show. I'm GW Pomacher. Thank you so much for logging on and tuning in. We are at the Brevard Renaissance Fair here in Wickham Park in Melbourne, Florida. And right now we are hanging with the CRAIC Show.
Oh, yeah. I like the way that sounds.
All right, you guys remember the CRAIC Show from last year?
Yes.
And we've got, we have Daniel.
Yes.
Tonya.
Yep.
Dylan. And brand new, we have Franca. All right. This is the CRAIC Show.
Oh, yes.
Guys, 3 weeks. Are you having good crack?
We've been having some great crack for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We've been given the good crack as well.
That we have been watching.
Oh, yes.
Fantastic.
Crack was 90 the other day.
Yeah. That's a term, that's a phrase from Daniel's land.
Right.
And that means there's lots and lots of good fun and good gossip.
Lots of good fun. Lots of good gossip.
Yep.
90.
90, yes.
It's in the number, 90.
Yeah, it's the number 90. Yeah, the crack was 90.
You would say like it's a bit over the top.
A bit over the top.
Oh, that's English. There you go.
I'm barely English.
Yes.
Okay, they're crazy.
You can blame the Welsh for that one, though. They never say what they mean. They just rhyme what they mean.
All right, so guys, since we used the term, and we just blew up the internet because everybody's like, wow.
Yes, indeed.
So let's remind everybody what the name, the CRAIC, means.
Right, well, CRAIC is a grand Irish term, and it means a good story, it means good music, it means good friendship, it means a grand time.
Isn't the language Gaelic?
It is Gaelic as well, yes. So in Old Irish and in New Irish, and they're using it to this very day.
That's true.
That if you go there and you'd be saying, oh, well, what's the crack? You'd say, well, what's the story of the day? Or you say, oh, we were having some great crack. You mean we're having a good time.
Okay,
so that's what you do with your friends and your family.
That's what you do. You have some crack.
Exactly.
Yes. See? Right. Everybody knows that. Guys, let's remind everybody again. Just we're gonna hit the high points here.
Right.
What kind of music are we performing?
Ooh.
Oh yes.
Heavy medieval.
Heavy medieval. That's
yes,
right.
Yes.
It's a new term we just came up with.
I like it. Heavy medieval music. This is the big heavy drums.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yep. We've got pipes.
Bagpipes, medieval bagpipes as well.
The doodle sack.
The doodle sack.
Yes, the old doodle sack from Germany.
Y'all gonna have to Google that.
Yeah.
Yes, you will.
That is the name of it.
It is they educated me last year. There's an instrument named the doodle sack.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
We just thought that Daniel was bragging, but he
Well, we're talking about bragging. Look at my new sparring.
I'm loving this. Look at this.
Is this amazing?
And I am told that this.
You ready? Wait, one moment. Still with the sparring. With the sparring. Ready?
Stay with the sparring.
Boo!
There you go. Now I'm told that
He's so proud of his
the kilts are
sparring.
new this year.
They are indeed.
The kilts are this year, and I'm told that this pattern
And Zillen.
actually this is now y'all's pattern. This is
the official tartan of the CRAIC Show.
And you can get your CRAIC tartan, this pattern, at
Highland Kilt Company.
The Highland Kilt Company, that's right.
Yes.
Guys, this pattern, for those of you that don't know, it is Celtic and Irish and Scottish tradition that the kilt styles, each pattern is spoken for by a family or a clan.
Right.
This particular one didn't have a clan or a family.
Yes.
So it is now brand new, and it is the CRAIC pattern. You can order the CRAIC pattern from Highland Kilts. You guys have had a busy year.
We have.
We've been following you around social media online.
Yes.
I'm exhausted watching you travel. That's fantastic.
We did 6 months outside of Florida last year, and we had a grand time with it. It was the first time traveling with both Franca and Dylan together. We've done 4 months before, and that was a good time. We've gone through several different musicians, but this time with this 4 group right here, I do believe this is for the long haul, if you will.
The long haul.
This is the A team.
This
Yes,
is the
indeed.
18th.
Yes,
Of the
indeed.
CRAIC Show.
Now, did Dylan's father pay you to say that so he could get him out of the house? Because I
No.
know last year when we spoke, Dylan had moved back into his parents'
He-
house,
he paid
and
me
now
to-
he's on the road.
I'm an
let's
official
just say,
nomad now.
An
Alright.
official
We all
nomad.
are.
And let's just say I have whiskey and beer to last me the year. So.
So that's 6 months for the both.
Dylan's dad was very happy to get him out of the house. Take him. So, in the last touring season, we had your great story last year. We still love your story, by the way.
Oh,
I
great.
literally, I don't watch my own show over and over again, but I watched that episode over and over again
Oh,
just to hear
nice.
Daniel tell his sliding across the
Oh,
stage
yes.
story.
Oh, that story.
Any good,
Well, you know.
any good stories this season? Anything pop out this yet? You're working it into the act a little bit. You got a new story to
Oh,
tell.
let's see.
Nothing funny like that. You can't write comedy like
No,
that.
you really
That's
can't.
No,
true.
you really.
That's
But,
true.
but we're getting closer and closer to my goal of putting on a Renaissance / medieval fair version of a Kiss show.
That's true. Yeah.
We're watching the music is evolving. The music is
Oh,
evolving
yes.
as you
Yeah.
go too.
No,
yeah.
no.
Yes, Org War. Yeah. Especially our new concert tour shirts. The
yes.
very,
Wow.
masters of the universe.
Wow. Now, if you guys catch the CRAIC Show at a Renaissance Fair, you guys can get some great CRAIC Show merch. You got CDs, you got
It's
stuff
CRAIC
down front.
paraphernalia.
We call it crack
Crack
paraphernalia.
paraphernalia.
There
Yes.
you go.
And you don't,
know
and it's
better.
completely legal.
Completely
Don't
Yes.
legal.
You can keep it in your car.
That's right.
There you
It's
go.
all right.
If asked what it is, we do not recommend that you say crack paraphernalia.
No, probably
You
not.
may want to describe the
Oh,
band
yes.
or
Unless you're in
show the
Ireland, then
CD
it'd be
cover.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, show the CD cover or something. Be sure that the officer knows what you're talking about. Dylan, we've been watching this last 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Daniel's going to be docking your pay apparently because you have broke more drumsticks in 3 weeks than I think most band members have.
Oh,
in-
mate, it's
in-
a small price to pay for putting foot to arse in the name of rock and roll.
Well
I
said.
like
Well
that.
said.
Well
There.
said.
Well,
When an
Well,
Irishman
hey,
raises his glass to you, you've turned a phrase.
Oh, yes. Tell them what you did last year, Dylan.
Which one?
Well, when you shattered the drumstick, you
Oh.
also shattered something else.
He's hanging his
So
head back
last year,
there.
actually, it was at this festival. It was our last day here, the last show of the last day. So we've been drinking. We get medieval up there. We let it all hang out. It's Fire Me Sunday for those who aren't in the circuit. Well, we got pretty medieval up there, and at the very last note, I let it all go. And not only did I shatter both my drumsticks on the last hit, but I also punched the metal rim on one of my drum heads, and I actually broke my knuckle.
Yep.
So the whole thing was swelled up, and it was purple, and it was heavy medieval is what it was. And that
Oh,
was the
yeah.
first time that Daniel here said, "Oh, mate, that
And
was
that's-
so metal."
And that's what this show is about. If you're going to be a
Yes.
creator, you got to deliver.
Oh, yeah.
You got to
yeah.
put yourself into
You don't-
your
you
into
don't-
your
Unless you're
craft.
bleeding on your drums, you're not doing it right.
That's
Frank,
right.
Franca done bled on the drum last
Oh,
week.
there you go.
Yeah.
Franca,
Yes.
now you're new. You're the new.
I am new.
Wow.
Yes, I am the new guy. It hasn't even been a year yet.
It hasn't even been a year yet. And
yeah.
what's it like joining this tribe?
Oh my goodness. Well, I've known them for years, but I never divulged to them that I actually play the violin.
Yes.
And they all kind of like surprisingly yelled at me, like, "Why have you not told us
Costume
this?"
designer.
Oh.
Yes, I'm actually the leather worker. So
Yes,
I'm-
all this
She's
fine
in
leather.
our
This is all
all
Franca.
me.
That's
Yep.
all.
Archaic leather.
Yep.
That's
That's
her
fantastic.
business.
What's the business?
Archaic leather.
Archaic leather. We want to
Yes.
make sure we put those links down below too.
Oh, yes,
As
indeed.
far- we want to follow you guys on tour too. We're going to put those links down below too.
Oh, yes. Great.
Now, Franca, you came out, but you play the violin.
Yes.
Now that's not something that I think they're used to knowing out there. It's a medieval. What's the new phrase? Medieval.
Heavy medieval.
Heavy medieval.
Heavy medieval. But this is sort of a medieval rock band,
Right.
and so the violin.
Yes.
That see everybody on the internet is going, what? A violin?
A violin and a rock band.
That's right.
Oh,
It's-
It's like this
and
little
she's bringing it.
touch.
Oh,
We
yeah.
were watching. She's really bringing it up there. Yeah, she's pulling stuff with a violin that you guys are used to going to a rock concert and seeing the electric guitars do.
Right.
I mean,
Oh,
she's
yes.
really bringing
Exactly.
it. So
That's
this
the
next year coming up though,
Yeah, oh, yes, yes.
even bigger.
Even bigger.
Even bigger. I hear 11 months.
months on the road.
Not
11,
six,
not 6,
11.
11 months on the
solid.
road.
We only have 2 weekends off in 11 months this coming year. We started here at this festival January. We'll be going all the way until the end of November of this year.
So Tanya herding this bunch for 6 months. Now they 11 months.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, we
Looking
all get
forward
we get on
to it?
very well,
Do you?
actually.
Oh, yes,
Yeah?
yes.
The
Well,
chemistry
we've
Very,
on
very,
off stage with the new group.
Oh, yeah.
It's just been magical.
Oh yeah, no, it's just as much fun on stage as it is off stage.
It
Oh,
is.
for sure.
It really
We're
is.
having
Yes.
as much fun as we do.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. She got the question up there because now the CRAIC Show. Also, you guys can also find different styles and different music
Right.
from the CRAIC Show's alter ego,
Oh, yes, yes.
which is Clockwork Not Work.
We done time traveled into
Yep.
the 1800s.
Into the 18
Yeah, forward.
forward in
Yes.
time.
Exactly.
Because last year, I know
1540s, yeah.
1540s was the inspiration for the
Yes,
CRAIC
yes,
Show.
that's the CRAIC Show.
That's where we're at now.
We're now into the industrial
the
1800s.
the
with
1880s.
1880s.
With the big hair and the leg warmers.
Wait, no.
Right.
Wrong century.
that was
Just
1980s.
confused. All, right, exactly.
That is
The steam powered engines and the punks in the street.
That's
them.
the 18.
Right,
them.
that's where we got Franca,
that's
though.
right. That's where you got Franca?
Yeah, she was a
Yeah.
punk in the street.
Nice.
Picked her up and brought her back here to the Renaissance, where we're trying to coin the term and make it a little more Ren punk.
Ren
you know what I mean?
punk.
Yes. So the
You guys have been
leather
mixing it on stage a
goggles.
little bit. We've seen some Clockwork Not-Work stuff up there.
Oh yes,
I'm just
indeed.
yeah,
Mixed
a
in,
little
yeah.
bit, just
a
bit.
little bit.
Yep, just a little hint
Yes.
as to our alter egos.
So yeah, that's fantastic. So where are you guys headed from here? Where's next?
Well, we'll be doing the South Florida Fair, and then
South
after that
Florida.
we've got Texas.
Texas.
Sherwood.
We'll be doing the Sherwood Forest Fair.
Yep.
The Sherwood Forest.
right.
Fair. That's the Texas.
Right, it's in
Yeah.
Texas. And then we'll be doing the
Oklahoma.
two of the weekends in Georgia.
Georgia.
Renaissance Fair.
Texas, Georgia.
Right,
Then
and then
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma for the full run there.
And then
From there we
Colorado.
go Colorado, from Colorado to Pittsburgh, from Pittsburgh to North Carolina, and then we'll be done and collapsing.
I think somewhere out there on the circuit needs
be
to
off
learn
for
what a
3 weeks.
circuit really is, because that's like a pinball machine. These guys are
Yeah.
crisscrossing the country like
That's
mad
what it
crazy.
It's like a
Yeah.
literal beeline. Instead of a beeline, you literally just
Yeah.
Just zag around. Yeah. What are you guys looking forward to the most? 11 months on the road. What you got a big show that's new to the schedule that you're really looking forward to?
There's a few. Well, the Sherwood show is brand new for us. We only did one weekend at the Oklahoma show, and so we'll be there full run this time. And then at the Georgia Fair, we only did one weekend there as well, so we'll be there for 2 weekends this time.
Awesome.
But then we have some great loyal fans in both the Colorado Fair and in the Pittsburgh Fair. We did the full run in the North Carolina Fair last year, and they had never had a large musical group there. And so when we got on stage, everybody lost their minds. We had record CD
In the
sales,
best
and
way.
it was
In the best
amazing.
The best way, yes. yes.
Fantastic.
Way.
We have a double album coming out this summer.
We do. We have
do.
a double album
big
coming
deal.
out.
Yeah.
And that'll be on one side. It'll be one album will be Clockwork Not Work. All the juke joint. It's called Down in the Juke Joint.
Okay.
And it's going to be the ragtime, the early jazz, and the
Bluegrass.
bluegrass.
Yep.
Wow.
On the other album will be the CRAIC Show's Up in the Pub,
Up in the pub.
and that will be all of our fun pub songs, all the great pub songs.
I was up in the pub and down in the juke joint.
Exactly.
That's
There you
it,
go.
guys. What more do you need to know? We're going to throw links down below for the CRAIC Show, for
Hey.
Clockwork Not Work. We're going to make sure you have all of their links so you can follow these guys online. The tours are amazing. We've been watching last year. We got to wrap it up, I'm told. So
Sure.
we're going to do that. But first things first, we're going to say thank you to our partners and our friends at Space Coast Comics, Wordfire Press, Famous Faces and Funnies, Yvonne Mason at Off the Chain Radio, Heather Reed at Asylum Convention Entertainment Services, the Brevard Renaissance Fair, and Krypton Radio. Remember, guys, I'm GW Pomacher. We have been hanging with the CRAIC. Woo!
Yep.
Woo! All right.
All right. Are we ready then?
The little CRAIC salute.
One last thing is to say.
YouTube to see the little CRAIC salute.
Indeed.
All right.
Shall we give them the toast though too?
Yeah,
Let's do the
absolutely.
toast. All right.
Absolutely. Ready?
All right.
A toast.
A toast.
Toast.
May the road rise up to meet you, and the wind be at your back.
May the sunshine warm upon your face, and may you never lack
And may all of your days from this unto that.
Be ever full.
Of good Irish crack.
All right.